Hey y'all, I'm here to give y'all a story time of that time that I got baby trapped, and y'all seen it on my other channel, okay? I'll link it in the comments, fine, but only if y'all comment. Yeah, because y'all don't be commenting. I be seeing it, I be noticing as I'm recording and checking out my slick back for the day. It's giving something. We're not going to go into detail on what it's giving, but it's giving something, okay? Now, back to the baby trap story. So I met this cute guy during COVID. And, everything was closed. So he started, we met at this gas station, y'all. I was getting gas, okay? And he was like, "Oh, can I take you to lunch? Can I do this? Can I do that?" Yes, you can take me to lunch. I'm going right here to this barbecue spot. Y'all don't get baby trapped. Let me finish telling y'all a story. So, it all just happened so suddenly. He took me, and then he got me and my son some barbecue, and then he started bringing me lunch every day. Come to find out, he worked down the street, so of course that was super convenient for him. He worked down the street from where I lived. And so I was like, what was I doing? I was finishing up my master's, y'all. And so he saw that. He saw I was like studying. He'd be like, "Oh, can I come over and like help you study, watch you study, whatever?" And I'm like, sure. Sometimes I would allow it, and he literally just watched me study or like whatever. So it was like not that big a deal. And, whenever he was trying to do the do, I was just looking like, why would we do that? Like, we're not together. We just know each other. We're just getting to know each other, Anyhow, eventually, months later, like seriously months later, we did. And then, this was during COVID, y'all. Like, we would go out to the spots that were open, because y'all know I'm in Houston too. A bunch of stuff was still open, low-key, high-key, and a bunch of clubs and stuff was still open, okay? And they had dumb rules like wear your mask. What they had us doing? Wear your mask, like when you're not at your table, like all type of weird stuff that was like, I think I'm still spreading COVID if I have it or something like that. Which I never ended up officially getting it until like probably years later. I got it, and I had no symptoms when I got it. One of the times I was taking my daughter to the hospital, like I tested positive for it. It was like I had not one symptom of COVID, but okay. And so yeah, that happened. And how I got baby trapped, I wasn't, let me be honest, I wasn't using birth control. And we stopped wrapping it up. So that's what happened, okay? I just want to keep it real with y'all. Don't do it. Like, if you're like not even engaged to the guy, like we was not even engaged. It was during the first few months of us knowing each other. The first 6 months, because I want to say it took like 6 months for me to get baby trapped, okay? After 6 months, because the first few months we wasn't getting down. Then eventually we started, and like, so that it probably was during the first 3 months of us getting it in. And to me, I feel like that's how it happens. Especially when you're not protecting yourself. I did not protect myself, y'all. Protect yourself. Like, learn from me, okay? Figure out something that works, because I had not been like a birth control taking woman, okay? Leaving myself unprotected. Don't do it. Figure out if you need to get the patch. Figure out if you need to get the Paragard. Ooh, they might not even do that one anymore. I think that one was a lawsuit. Figure out if you need to at least be tracking everything, and then like super disciplined to not, engage during the high risk times when you are ovulating. And then you won't have to worry about, being baby trapped, because I got pregnant as soon as I told everybody like right at the 3-month mark. I'm trying to think. No. Yeah, I got pregnant really quickly, y'all. Yeah. But then I told everybody it had to have been like September-ish. Mind you, I met this man in we could say March. I don't know why I kind of forget, because at some point I was like really knowing the day, and then I like didn't care anymore, because it was like why do I care to know what date that we met when I don't feel like this is sacred or special anymore. So I like stopped like knowing the date. Okay. And yeah, so I want to say it was in March, because I remember seeing pictures of him and his ex in February. I think I want to say like Valentine's. She had came down with their children, and like I didn't care, because we didn't even know who each other were. Like, you didn't know who I was, I didn't know who you was. I'm sure I had a little Valentine somewhere, don't really remember. I'm sure I did. Whatever. So yeah, so by September, so that means I met this man in March. Within 6 months, pregnant. Like, protect yourself. Don't do what I did, okay? I have never seen anybody on the internet just being honest and being like I didn't protect myself. Okay? As if, this was not all valuable, and it is. So, your womb's super sacred. You're bringing life forces through. I have 3 children, y'all. 2 by him. Did not protect myself. Okay? And it went from, wow, great dad, oh my God, he saved my life when I had a miscarriage, because I actually had a miscarriage from that initial pregnancy. That is not my oldest with him. So went from that miscarriage where he saved my life, like I was, profusely whatever. I won't say it, because I would like this to count his watch hours. And so, yeah. He saved my life. I really felt like, wow, he will really be there for me. He's going to be great in the delivery room. Although we lost this one, we can make another one. And we did make another one pretty quickly. Probably like a few months later, certainly less than 6 months later, we made another one, because I'm like, this is my man. I got over the foolishness, because I was like, we're pretty new, so some of this stuff that he has going on, like he had went out of town and it was like a little sketchy, and I was like, you know what, it's something he had planned before he knew me. Like, that makes sense. I would have still went, and then like it makes sense that he wouldn't tell me the details of it. Different little stuff like that, like super red flags. Like, my best friend even has me like putting out all his stuff, because he was paying all them bills, baby. I was putting his stuff out because he did he not come home? We were having like some sort of friends night or something, and he says that he got upset and like he left and didn't come back till that next afternoon or something like that. And like he didn't answer his phone. It was like, why did you even leave? Like, who even knew you were leaving? Something like that. Different stuff like that. And I'm just like ignoring the red flags, thinking I can continue on, we can build this family. And all the while you're jealous and you baby trap me. Like, I have a master's degree. You're like, this is a good one, I'm gonna get this one. You just don't get baby trapped, y'all. Protect yourself, okay? That's the word for today. That's the phrase of the day. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all later, because y'all know I always be on here for y'all, for myself, for y'all, for myself, for us. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm trying to like push up all my appointments, because it just feels like I have a lot to do, and I would kind of like to sleep in one day, which will not be tomorrow. Like Friday, can I sleep in? I mean, I know the children are definitely going to wake me up. I definitely have to drive them. But can I not drive them at like 6 a.m.? Can I not? Do I have to? I might have to, y'all. Y'all pray for me. Because we're leaving this weekend for their new temporary home across the continent. Look, I'm going to say cross country. Okay. Also, update on the lips. I'm gonna go far with them. So my friend was looking at me yesterday and she hadn't seen me since I got them done. And she was like, you look different. You did something. She was like, you did something. And I didn't think that people could just tell. I thought people couldn't tell for real, y'all. Y'all could tell. Y'all could tell. I feel like this is like one of the pokes they did, and I don't really like it, but I think they can fix it. So I'm gonna ask the lady. Like the pokes, I think the pokes might, like the poke sites or whatever, I think they take a while to smooth out and like really heal. And that's why you have to, after you do it, you have to do this. Like some kind of, maybe I'll make a reel. You have to massage. You had to massage them. And I mean, I did it some, but maybe I didn't do it enough. Okay, maybe I need to resume that. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. People can see it. I think that's cool. I'm gonna get it together and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye.